guys, thanks for joining me today. I wanted to show you guys my Leader HD, and I wanted to do a little short review of the Turtle 1 right here, which I've been testing for about a month and a half now. And big thank you to Azusa from Banggood for sending this out to me for review. I got it, and a week later the Turtle 2 was announced, so I guess I got it a little bit late, but that's okay because I got to put it through its paces and installed it in a couple of different builds, and I've watched the HD footage that comes from it and flew it quite a bit, so now I know exactly how it performs. So I also want to talk about the build real quick before we get into the camera. So you can see this is basically a Leader 120 with a lot of upgrades or modifications, but the side plates are the key to hold everything together. They're raised, and they accommodate a taller stack, and also they accommodate a microcam properly because these side plates are beveled out right here and here on the inner side, so it gives the camera 19 millimeters to sit in. If you saw the old Leader or the original Leader 120 plates, they're always stretched out right up here because of that reason. These side plates are available at armatonproductions.com. I showed them a long time ago on one of my grocery drop videos, and here it is mounted up and recording footage and in a Leader 120 build, and they're doing really good, guys. They're durable, they're light, and the design is nice. So other than beveling out the inside of the side plate to accommodate this microcam, they also added these little slots right here. That's a good view of it right there, so that you can move the camera in or out depending on how much camera protection you need. And there's some slots back here for built in for some kind of an LED I think you can buy online. And then the height of it provides room for your HD style builds for a micro. And you know, the Leader 120 flies really good. So the components are basically the Leader bottom plate frame is the main plate here, and then of course you would put the side plates on, these modified side plates, but the stack is original. This is the 28 amp 4-in-1 ESC from Full Speed and their F3 flight controller right here. And right above that here is the Caddx Turtle stack, this single board right here. And then stuck on top of that is a TX03 VTX. For the receiver, we have the Full Speed Nano V2, the FR Sky version. Here's the antenna hanging out the side for it here. And then on the VTX, I just have this little whip antenna just to keep things light. So yeah, that's the whole build, guys. Oh, except for the motors, the RS 1106 6000 kVs. Now you could, if you had the Leader 120, start off with the stock motors, but you'll probably find that you can't punch out that well because you're adding a lot of extra a little bit of weight. Not a lot, but I think the 1104 is going to be a little bit underpowered with this build. So an 1106 of any sort in the 5,000 to 6,000 kV range would be great. These Emaxes have been doing well for me, and they're only $12.99 a piece, so the price is right. And then for props, I tested two props. These right here, which are the Alvan Rush 2.5s, and I also tried the Gemfan Flash 2540s, which they were my favorite prop, but these are really close as far as overall. For this build at least, these flew better. I'm not sure if it's the minimal pitch at the end of the prop and then the aggressive on the inner. It just felt really good all around. It gave me a lot of power, but it also kept it nice and level when I was just cruising around the trees low to the ground. So that's everything for components, guys. So let's get into the Turtle 1. You're gonna see footage from 6 different locations. I'm not gonna edit any of the footage as far as the colors or the lighting, the saturation, or the sharpness, but as far as the Turtle 1, it performs really well. Out of the box, you have to press this button to start recording and stop recording, but you can change that, which I've done recently, to just plug in the battery and it starts recording right off the bat. So that's a pretty cool thing. It's just a single button on the side here, and then this is probably the one of the lightest cons. I have three bad things to share with you guys. One is this mount hole right here, which is useless. Unless you mount this in a 30 by 30 style frame or stack, that's a useless mount point because it's not going to fit anywhere. Unless you use the adapter that it comes with for a 30 by 30 stack. So, but being mounted on the 3 points is fine. The thing does not move, trust me, it's solid in there. And the other thing are these little collars they give you. You're not really going to see them very well, but right in there they give you 8 of those collars, and they're meant to go on the top and bottom. I only use them on the bottom, and on the top I use some shaved down M2 nylon nuts here to secure the board down. But other than that, the worst con is maybe this SD card retainer. There is none. So make sure if you get this, either the Turtle 1 or 2, I didn't see one with the Turtle 2, to find some way to keep that card in. I don't care if you guys use electrical tape or a rubber band. Use something, because speaking from experience, I've already lost one SD card because I thought it would be fine, but it's not. If you bump into a branch or a tree, that thing is probably going to go flying. So I came up with this little Velcro thing here that I just cut into a thinner strip, fed it through itself here, and then I put some double-sided tape on the side plate to keep the Velcro from sliding back and forth, so that it stays in that position. And then when I mount my battery, I just take this Velcro and secure it to the battery strap right here, and then secure the battery. And the SD card gets trapped in there really nice. I'm going to zoom into that real quick. Maybe I can get it to focus. There you go. So you can see the Velcro is resting right on top of that card. So if I do take a hit, it's not going to go flying anywhere. Pretty cool. So yeah, now I want to get to the main point, which is the performance of the Caddx. And I come from flying Foxeer Predator Micro V2s, V3s, and also I like the Micro Eagle and the Eagle 2 Pro, that kind of quality camera. And the Foxeers have a very low latency, and when I switch from a build like flying the, let's say the Floss, I have a V2 Predator Micro in there, I don't feel a difference when I just, you know, put that thing down and fly this. I don't feel any extra latency from flying this, and that's a good thing. So that's a very good pro for this whole thing. The FPV feed itself is fine for me. I think some people were complaining about how it looked, but it didn't affect my flying at all. No, it's not as nice looking as a Foxeer or a Runcam Eagle or anything, but it didn't affect my flying in a negative way at all. But where this thing impresses me most is there is no jello. As far as my personal experience, after I installed it and did my first flight, it just didn't have any jitter or jello. If it did have any kind of vibrations, it was because of my tune or a bent prop or prop wash. I didn't get any jello from this thing. This is the biggest pro for this thing is, you know, install it, use it, get your HD footage, and you're good to go. So again, big thanks to Banggood for sending this out for review. I'm gonna roll that footage now to keep this video short. And if you guys have any questions on this build, let me know in the comments down below, and I'll be glad to help you out. And please check out the link for the camera. And as far as everything else, I'll leave links for all of it down in the description, guys. Appreciate you joining me. You guys be safe. Keep on flying. I'll see you next time. Hope you enjoy the footage.
watch me dancing in the colors, lightning, blowing up a thunder, wash it over me. Yeah, we got everything we need right here. Write down all your memories, feel the things you wanna feel, yeah. In the empty bottle lies all the answers. Oh, watch me dancing in the colors, lightning, blowing up a thunder, wash it over me. We got everything we need, right? Watch me dancing in the colors, lightning, blowing up a thunder, wash it over me, yeah. We got everything we need right here.
We may have it all, up the ladder, down the wall, different mysteries, full life mixed with tears. We are happy most of the time, and we get along better than fine. Left and right we braid, through the ups and downs we sway. It's easy either way. When I'm covered in tears, you scare away them fears. Together we know how to be more than our vows. We are happy most of the time, and we get along better than fine. Left and right we braid, through the ups and downs we sway. It's easy either way. Paper kites carrying dynamite. We are in full bloom under the moon. We are happy I know that